Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jada Giovonni. I'm very new to YouTube and I've been promising my Instagram followers for some time now that I would come and I would make a video about my recent breast reduction. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, let's get right into it because it's already been long overdue. I chose to go to DR for my surgery, Dominican Republic. Mainly because I did a lot of research and I found that the Dominican doctors, they not only cared about how well the transformation was, they also take pride in the scar. And it was really big for me for my scar to heal very well. I also want my boobs to look good outside of clothes, so I didn't want just anything after the surgery. I wanted to be happy with it. I found that a lot of US doctors, they really are kind of money driven and you know, they don't really take pride in how their work looks and trying to be the best. In the Dominican, the doctors are more competitive, so I kind of tried to find the best doctor. Right away, first things first guys, you have to book a surgery coordinator. You're gonna have a lot of bad luck with getting the doctors to respond to you when you want them to, booking your surgery. So the surgery coordinator is just going to alleviate some of that footwork, some of that leg work that you guys won't be able to do due to not living in DR, due to not being able to speak Spanish, because most of the doctors speak Spanish, so there's that language barrier. They're gonna book your surgery date, your recovery house, give you post-op and pre-op instructions. So the surgery coordinator is pretty much the first investment towards your surgery. It's usually about $200 to $250. I will leave all of the information to the surgery coordinator that I chose in the description box below, so you guys can definitely go with my surgery coordinator. His name is Juan. I'll insert a picture here. He's such a sweetheart. He took a lot of good care of me and booking my doctor who I chose. I did choose Dra Disla. I'll leave her Instagram and all of that information in the description bar as well. She was pretty much the best with what I wanted. I particularly wanted a breast reduction and a breast lift, no implants. A lot of the US doctors I was speaking with were telling me in order for me to get the enhancement that I wanted, the volume that I wanted, I really wanted the perkiness, I was gonna have to get the implants after breastfeeding and my boobs being so saggy. And I'll put a before and after in the clips in the end, that I was gonna have to have the implants. And I really was big on not having the foreign obstacles in my body. So I did all this research. I ended up finding a doctor named Dra Disla. And I'll put a picture of her right here. She's such a babe. She's such a doll. She's literally the best, guys, when it comes to this type of surgery and not doing the implants. She can still make them look volume, have a lot of volume, and you know, these are no implants. These are no implants. My scar is barely visible. You know, and I'm only not even 2 months post-op. I'm just a month post-op. And I immediately fell in love with her work, guys. So I was big on the scar looking really good afterwards. She does some type of J-cut incision around your areola and through the scar tissue here, and it really hides the scar once it heals. I scar very well. I scar very well and I heal very well. So I think that's why mine are so good as well. Everyone is going to be different. Pre-op care, I had to take certain supplements to get the surgery. That was another thing that I meant about the doctors taking pride in DR. When I did my research, upon my research, I found that a lot of US doctors, for people who I knew, and I'm big on referrals, guys, they weren't requiring them to take supplements to build their blood, and that kind of stuck out to me that the DR doctors was, because you're gonna lose a lot of blood during surgery, so you need to build your hemoglobin to about a 13. I believe naturally it's an 11, so you need to build it to about a 13 to get the procedure. They're gonna also ask you, do you have history of all of these blood conditions and diseases in your family, like diabetes, hypertension, and then that's gonna all count against you if you're not healthy enough to get the surgery, along as blood pressure. So it was really a thrill for me, and also a weight off, like a relief to know that they were taking all of these precautions to make sure I was able to get the surgery, unlike a lot of the US doctors that I did research. So do your research. You want to build your blood. You want to take certain supplements like iron, multivitamins, vitamin C, Geritol, all of these things that are liquid iron to build your blood. You'll get labs done prior to going to DR. Your surgery coordinator should instruct you to get your labs done prior to going to DR to check your blood level, to know what supplements you should be taking to build what. As far as your surgery, like I said, they're going to secure your date. Your recovery house, they're going to give you options to choose from to go through and look at for recovery homes. I chose to stay at DR Recovery Home. Juan, my surgery coordinator, he did give me all the information to that. They took really good care of me. I'm gonna post a video of when I was actually over there, some of the nurses and how they cared for me. They cook you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They wash you up. They change your gauze and your padding and stuff. I did not have to have a drain, so it was really an easy surgery for me. As far as my post-op, I did not have to deal with a lot of pain. Honestly, guys, I had very little pain. I mean, I was sore, but I had very little pain. When I was at the recovery house, they do give you medication, but I didn't really need it. Most of the Dominican doctors are going to require you to stay into the DR for 10 days after your surgery. So I flew in 2 days, and then I flew out. I stayed for 10 days. I got my surgery. I flew in 2 days before my surgery. I got my surgery, and then I flew out 10 days after my surgery. So I was at the recovery house for that whole entire 10 days, and the nurses took care of me, cooked me dinner, cooked me breakfast, took care of me, and washed me up. So that's the other income, that's the other cost that you're gonna have to pay, as well as the surgery itself, and the travel, obviously. So your surgery coordinator is gonna instruct you on all of those things. So definitely book the surgery coordinator first thing first. Like I said, it's $200 to $250. Then the actual price. Let's talk about that shit.
Ain't
the
nothing
moolah.
more important than the moolah.
It cost me about no more than $5,500 with my travel to DR and from DR, my surgery, and my recovery house. So you guys do the math. This is not a paid advertisement. This is all truth. I paid for everything myself. The doctors at recovery are not paying me to say any of this stuff. So for my results, I really think I got the bang for my buck. I'm very happy. It's the best money I ever spent. No more saggy boobs, no more breastfed titties. You know, I really wanted the perkiness. I really wanted to be able to go braless if I wanted to. So do your research. You got this, sis. You can book these doctors as well. Do your research, find out what's best for you. Book a surgery coordinator. Find your doctor. Like I said, I chose Dra Disla. The recovery, pre-op, the supplements was not bad. The post-op was not bad. I only had to put Neosporin around my areola and around my scar. I had to do this. I still do this because I'm just a month post-op, guys. So you have to do this for about 3 to 6 months. You also want to make sure you're not doing any heavy lifting. You shouldn't be doing anything too physical, too much of working out. You don't really want to reach that far above for your first month at all. But the pain was really not that bad. I experienced pain really well, I guess, but the pain was not bad at all. It was a little soreness, but the pain was not bad at all. It was a little bruising. So if this video was helpful, guys, please like, subscribe, thumbs up. Thank you so much. I know it was long overdue. I hope it was helpful for you guys. So if you're interested in getting your boobs done, you know, you might want to consider doing all of the above and checking the description box below. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye. So this is Cipla. This is where you go when you fly into Santo Domingo. This is where all of the surgery takes place. All of the magic happens. More than likely, a lot of the DR doctors are doing their surgeries out of this facility. Mostly all of the most popular common doctors are located in this building right here. This is the lobby. This is kind of just the entrance of walking in. This is like a bulletin with all of the surgeons and their suite number, the laboratory. Now this is a clip from the house. Here's me. Oop. Yes, snatched. This is after my breast lift. This is like maybe 4 days post-op. So as you can see, I'm up. This is the recovery house. This is like different rooms in the recovery house that other girls who got surgery are staying at. And this is just me walking down the steps of the recovery house. Booked through my surgery coordinator. I chose to stay at Dra Recovery. Here's some other girls just resting, not putting any pressure on their buttocks because they obviously got a BBL. Rosa, say hi. Hi. That's the nurse Rosa. I love her. And Valerie.
Hello.
Yes.